What if I told you that IELTS speaking is now easy with these 20 idioms? True, today we're going to learn about 20 idioms that one must use in their IELTS speaking so that the score just boosts up. Before we get into the video, if you're not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. And anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance, you can check the information in the description of this video. We shared a WhatsApp link. You can click on the link, send us a message. We will do the needful. Alright, without further delay, let's straight away get right into the video. The very first idiom is a piece of cake. What does a piece of cake means? Something that's very, very easy. Let's look at a small example. The test was a piece of cake for me, after all, the preparation. Instead of saying, the test was very easy, the test was very, very easy, you can say the test was a piece of cake. Meaning it was very, very easy that you could nail it very easily. The second idiom is break the ice. What does break the ice mean? To initiate a conversation means you break the silence. For instance, at the beginning of the meeting, I told a joke to break the ice. This you can use in multiple instances in your part 2 or part 3 when you are explaining a scenario and you want to say that you are the one who initiated a conversation. Then you can say, I told a joke or I said this to break the ice, meaning to start or initiate the conversation. The third idiom is once in a blue moon. What does once in a blue moon means? Something that happens very rarely. For instance, I only go to the cinema once in a blue moon because I'm usually too busy. What people would end up speaking in part 2 and part 3 while explaining a scenario, I only go to the cinema once in a while. Once in a while is absolutely fine, but if you want to elevate it and get a better score for your vocabulary, then you can say something like this: I only go to the cinema once in a blue moon because I'm usually too busy. The fourth idiom is hit the nail on the head. It means to be right about something. When you really want to say that someone told the right thing about something, then you're gonna use this. For instance, when she said the project would be a success, she was very much right. You could also say she hit the nail on the head. Write it down because very soon we're going to forget all of this. Write it down somewhere and revise this along with the meaning and start using them on an everyday basis. The next idiom is under the weather. What does under the weather mean? To feel sick or ill. For instance, I didn't go to work today because I was feeling under the weather. There's a very common idiom. You can use them in your IELTS speak, especially in part 2 when you want to explain a scenario or something. You can make use of this if you want to say that you are bedridden or you are not well. The next idiom is cost an arm and a leg. Something that cost your arm, something that cost your leg, something that cost your kidney is your iPhone, isn't it? Meaning it's very expensive. For instance, this car was very, very expensive. You can also say this car cost me an arm and a leg, but trust me, it's totally worth it. Try making use of these idioms even in your everyday life situations. It will become very easy for you to implement them directly in the exam. The next idiom is burn the midnight oil, which means to work late into the night. For instance, I had to burn the midnight oil. I had to work really, really late. You can also say, I had to burn the midnight oil to finish the report before the deadline. The next idiom is bite off more than you can chew. There is some quantity that you can chew, but if you take more than that, you're going to bite it. Correct? So it's bite off more than you can chew means to take on a task that is too big for you. For instance, you can say, I think I've bitten off more than I can chew by accepting this big project. Means it's not exactly for you, it's something very big, and you've bitten off more than you can chew by accepting this very big project. The next idiom is the ball is in your court, meaning you have to now take the decision. The ball was in my court, I made a decision, now I'm just putting the ball into your court. The ball is now in your court means you have to make a decision. For instance, I've done my part now. Now the ball is in your court, meaning it's up to you how you do it. It's you who have to make a decision right now. The next idiom is blessing in disguise. We're going to use this multiple times in our IELTS speaking, especially part 2 or part 3. It means something that seems bad at first has ended up, becoming good for us. Disguise means somebody having a different appearance and dress. Correct? So when someone is in disguise means you cannot actually identify them. Meaning you actually took up a wrong thing you thought, but it became a right decision. That's where you're going to use it. Actually became a blessing in disguise. I left my job and started YouTubing. This was a blessing in disguise. Meaning it became a blessing in disguise. Meaning someone in disguise has helped me take this. For instance, losing my job was a blessing in disguise. It pushed me to start my own business. Hope you're getting it. All this you can definitely use them. Definitely when you use them, your marks will go up. The next idiom is spill the beans. to reveal a secret. For instance, she spilled the beans about the surprise party. Means she told everybody about the surprise party, which was supposed to be a surprise party. Now it is no more a surprise party because everyone is aware of it. The next idiom is let the cat out of the bag. Inside the bag you have the cat kept secretly. Now you let the cat out of the bag. This also means to reveal a secret, but accidentally you do something like this is called let the cat out of the bag. For instance, John let the cat out of the bag about the new project. Spill the beans, let the cat out of the bag almost have the same meaning. The next idiom is add fuel to the fire. It just means to make something more worse. It's already worse and you make it worse. For instance, his comments only added fuel to the fire. First of all, this person was in a very bad mood and his comments added more fuel to the fire. He just exploded. Hope you're getting it. Adding fuel to the fire means to make something more worse. The next is hit the sack. I think I'm very tired today. I'm gonna hit the sack. Hit the sack means to go to bed. I'm going to hit the sack. It's been a long day. Hope you're getting it. These are the common ones. You can definitely use them in your IELTS speaking, especially part 2 or part 3. The next idiom is on cloud 9. Well, I'm on cloud 9 when I got this job, meaning extremely happy. For instance, she's been on cloud 9 ever since she got the job. This is an easy one, but yes, remember to make use of it. Otherwise, the natural tendency is to go with the normal words that we often use in our everyday, day-to-day activities. For example, I was extremely happy. People would not say, I was on cloud 9. So it needs some effort, some conscious effort to use this, or note it down, learn and use them in everyday, day-to-day life activities. The next one is barking up the wrong tree. Maybe you're making a wrong assumption. You're barking up a wrong tree. Let's take an example. If you think I'm the one who broke the vase, you're barking up the wrong tree. It means you assume that I did, but I did not, meaning you're pursuing a wrong action or misguided action. The next idiom is beating around the bush. Please come to the main topic. Stop beating around the bush. Not coming to the main topic, but talking here and there and there and there. That's called beating around the bush. For instance, stop beating around the bush and tell me what just happened. The next one is caught between a rock and a hard place. The two difficult things you're sandwiched in between. To be in a difficult situation where there are two bad options. That's what it means when you say caught between. I was caught between a rock and a hard place. For instance, I was caught between a rock and a hard place when I had to choose between my job and my family. The next idiom is icing on the cake. You're going to use this when something that makes a good situation even better. For instance, winning the lottery was icing on the cake after a great year. I had a very great year and I even won the lottery. This even became icing on the cake. Hope you're getting it. We go to the next one. Kill two birds with one stone. Meaning you put that effort only once, but bear two fruits. Hope you're getting it. To achieve two things at the same time with one single action. For instance, by studying for my exam while commuting, I'm killing two birds with one stone. I think that's all for today. I really hope the video was informative. If you believe the same, like, share and subscribe and leave your valuable comments in the comment section. If you need any time online assistance, it's a paid assistance. You can check the information in the description of this video. We left a WhatsApp link. You can send us a message. We will do the needful. Fine guys, with this, I'll park it here. This is Nakul, Nakul, signing off from Skills IELTS. Soon we'll be back. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Thanks much.